Thich Om. The absolute creation. Speech generated by AI. Produced by No Sound. The absolute creation. Too simple. It's obviously far too simple to understand. Creation is absolute. We are children of creation. So we are also absolute. Creation is love, because the only absolute there can be, is love. So we are absolute offspring of absolute love, we are gods. The adversity that we perceive here, with our senses, every perception, can only be an illusion. Why is creation absolute? What does absolutely mean? That means everything included. All-encompassing, all-penetrating. Absolute is an absolute term. Consequently, whoever is the creator of the whole thing, must, logically, conform to this concept of absoluteness. And there can only be one absolute. In the absolute, everything has become the Great One. Why should creation be love? Every negativism needs an opposite first, no plus, no minus. This calculation does not add up in the absolute. Here, in the absolute, there can be, quite simply, by definition, no opposites. Everything is included and so dissolves in pleasure. What remains is the truth, which needs no opposites. And this reality, this truth, according to any logic, can only be love. Why are we children of love? Creation is absolute love, by definition, it can only produce absolutes, i.e. absolute love, otherwise it would no longer be absolute. Our existence, whatever, is proof of our absoluteness. For this reason, we are direct children of creation, and there would be nothing that could stand between us and creation, except the fatal thought of dualism. It blinded us flawless children, forced the idea of a body on us. Why is perception illusion? The truth is love is absolute, not divisible. Man wanted more than everything and so he began to divide, to doubt the whole, unity, the absolute, creation, love. Devise a punishing God. Lost love and truth, reality in the wake of a single foolish thought, that he still clings to today. If the truth cannot be shared, but we are stuck in a dualistic system of opposites, with good and evil and all the consequences, then this being stuck can only be a mistake, a dream. So our perception is inevitably an illusion. Why should we be gods? Our reality is the thought of a sleeping God, beginning to wake up to truth, to reality, to love, and that God is ourselves. We are the creation, we are love alone, and every single moment, every situation, that our perception describes, is only designed, to take us out of this dream of impermanence, allness and hatred, onto the right path, to the truth to lead. We are safe in the arms of love, that is one with us. If love is reality, what do I see, hear and feel then? You see love, because love is the truth. But because you still want them, because you allow yourself to be blinded by the attributes of the world, a thick, dark layer of ashes of cruel error lies over it. If you would only pick up the broom of love, even the slightest effort reveals true wonders, that are hidden under the layer of ash. Gods alone? We are the creators, are the gods. Creating, shaping our own, very personal, individual world, in a way that the dualistic system with its empty phrases cannot capture. The fundamentally false information that we have allowed ourselves to be supplied with, through the dualistic explosion, dynamics generates its entanglements anew every moment, indulges in its chaotic existence. So we walk through a world, covered with gray haze, covered with a layer of ash, can't see the reality, the glory, the love. Only now and then, does the fog lift, for a brief moment, and the omnipotence of the Absolute, ours, becomes visible. Conclusion. But it is the declared and self-evident aim of love, to dissolve our dream of transience and ailment, greed and envy, to bring us back to the cotton-soft primal ground, the source, to the truth, love. Bringing ourselves back to the spirit of who we really are. immortal gods alone namely. And so we can be certain, can have the deepest, life-moving trust, that every moment of our existence is only intended to lead us to the right, on the very simplest, most wonderful path. Now take a look on www.books.tom.com or visit our site www.12words.de.